All right, we'll get started here pretty shortly. Just starting the stream here on TikTok and YouTube. Links in the description for everything I'm talking about. What's up, everybody? We are going to dive in and look at some charts today. We're going to look at some other fun stuff, such as what does Bitcoin mining have to do with the price of Bitcoin? A lot more than you may think. We'll dive in here, look at some charts, see what's going on today. Where's everybody tuning in from? Be sure to send in some likes. Let's get in. Let's get started. Hit that like button. Let's check this stuff out. So looking here at the Bitcoin chart. Here's what I see going on, because we're on the 4-hour time frame. Here's what I see going on with the Bitcoin chart. We got this descending triangle that I've been talking about this week. Feel free to send in some likes, guys. Let's get us up to 100. That'd be pretty great. So what those usually do is those usually end up breaking down, although here's what we see, right? Here's what we see. Let me get my mouse out of the way here. So here's what we're seeing. We're actually seeing momentum waves making their way up. We did just have a sell signal print, so for all I know, we could be making our way down. Let's zoom in a bit on the 1 hour. We'll also look at charts you guys want to look at today. So stick around. You can shout out which ones to look at, and we'll take a look at them. All right, send in some likes. So here we are looking at Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart, right? With a big drop down, big drop up going all over. A lot of buy-sell signals along the way. Momentum, so we're coming to the end of this descending triangle here, right? By the way, we're streaming this whole thing on YouTube also, so if you want to see the whole screen, you can just go over to the YouTube channel and we have it going on. Not that I have it up right now, although maybe I should. We'll come back to that. But Bitcoin to me looks like it's going to have to make a move here because it's coming to the end of this descending triangle, whether it be up or down. Typically these things break down, but it very well could break up, Be sure to hit that like button. Let's get up to 1,000 likes. That'd be so awesome. So as you see, price just keeps consolidating, getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. Eventually that acts like a spring or pressure and it's got to pounce one way or another. Typically these things break down, but with that being said, right, check this out. Be sure to send in those likes, guys. So with that being said, what is it that could propel Bitcoin down? I feel like we need some news to propel that down. Why would it break down? I actually feel like it's probably going to break up. Even though descending triangles typically break down, my chances are better on that it's probably going to pump up. That's what I think. Because what's going to send it down right now, right? We've got all this bad news, all this FUD. So what's going to send it down now? If it hasn't already dropped, what's going to send it down? So I think that people are seeing this great buying opportunity and people are going to feel more comfortable given this time frame here and it's going to pop. That's what I think. Let's go to ETH. Stick around. We're going to look at charts you guys want to look at too, whatever cryptos you want to look at. We're just looking at Bitcoin and ETH first. And check this out. Let me show you this real quick. This is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. By the way, if you want to see my whole screen at all times, go over to the YouTube channel. We do have the stream going on over there, so you can see the whole chart at all times. This thing would ever load. Anyways, so looking at the ETH chart here. Oh, wait, no, we want to look at the Bitcoin chart. Check this out. So the Bitcoin chart, the lifetime Bitcoin chart. Sorry, my computer's going all slow all of a sudden. Ever since I tried to load this live stream. Hold on. You're going to want to see this. Don't go anywhere. Well, let me show you this real quick. Let me show you this. So this is how much it costs to mine one Bitcoin across the world. Very important to know this. A lot of mining is going on in Kazakhstan. You can see why at 8,700. Most other places are definitely in 5 figures. Kuwait's really cheap. But I don't know if there's a lot of mining going on in Kuwait. Look what it is in the United States. And by the way, this whole thing was published in August. So energy costs have went up. Right here, 21,000 in August. So it's more than that now. Now, miners have costs, right? Miners have costs. This is just the power costs. They have rent costs, taxes. They have maintenance costs. They have salaries, all this stuff, right? All this stuff. And what happens here? What happens if this number all of a sudden doubles? What happens if this number doubles? It goes to, about 17,000. What happens to the price of Bitcoin? Well, the price of Bitcoin, check this out. The price of Bitcoin has to go up. Look at this blue line right here. Do you know what this blue line is? This is the Bitcoin halving event. This means that the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined per day, Wu-Tang, gets cut in half. So what does that do to the cost to mine a Bitcoin? It makes the cost double. You know what has to happen? Literally, the price has to go up because the cost to mine it goes up. And so it changes the dynamic. And look what happens after the halvings. Here's the next one out here in 2025. This is when the cost to mine Bitcoin is going to double. So I want you guys to really think about something called the fair value. Are you understanding that? The fair value of Bitcoin? The cost to produce a Bitcoin, right? And again, over here in the United States, 21,000, but it's even more than that now because you know the cost of power went up since August. This whole thing was published in August. But we'll just look at Kazakhstan. When Kazakhstan's cost of production goes up to 1,700, which it may already be higher, right? This was in August. Maybe it costs 10,000 to mine now. So the fair value of Bitcoin would probably be about the cost to mine the damn thing. And right, plus, which is more than just power, right? More than just power. It's hardware costs, it's maintenance, it's upkeep, it's all this other stuff. So to me, the fair value, think about this, the fair value, which is very important to get in. Thanks for all the follows coming in. Be sure to send in some likes. We're almost to 1,000. I think we can get there. The fair value of Bitcoin has to do with the cost to mine the damn thing, which isn't just the power cost. It has to do with everything associated with mining. And right now, right, on average across the world, it's over $20,000, right? Across the world, it's over $20,000. So I think the fair value of Bitcoin right now is about $20,000, right? So after this halving, I think the fair value was about 10,000. After this one, I think it was about 20, which is where we're at now. After this one, I think the fair value of Bitcoin is probably going to be about 35 to 40K. Now, does that mean Bitcoin is only going to get that high? Hell no, it doesn't. I think Bitcoin's going to get over 100K, but what I'm saying is fair value. What's the real value, which is fair value? And over here, it was about 10K, right? Because you can see, check this out. We hit a bottom, which, by the way, you know what happened at this bottom, and this bottom? You want to know what happened? Miners capitulated. Miners were forced to sell. They were forced to sell at the bottom of every one of these. Now, we haven't had miners be forced to sell yet, but boy, they are close, and some of them are selling, but I think it's going to get more so. So I think that's why we could probably go down. We're so close to 1,000 likes. But over here, right, so Bitcoin went down here. It went overvalued, then it went undervalued, and then it came back to fair value. And what was fair value? About 8,000 to probably 10,000, right? Down here, it got overvalued, it got undervalued, and it came back to fair value, which was probably about right here, no, that can't be right, 500? Wait, what did it go up to? Yeah, it probably was about right, actually. And it came up here at about 10, and right now I think fair value is about 20. I think fair value is about 20K right now. So I think that's, if you can get Bitcoin under 20K, in my opinion, that's probably good. And I think when we get to this next halving, because again, the cost of production, the cost to produce one Bitcoin will double after this blue line here, That's how much it costs miners to do it, right? So check this out. So I think the fair value is going to be somewhere around 30 to 40K, probably we'll call it 35K, right? So to me, anywhere that you can buy here under 20, because I think that's fair value right now, is a really big deal. And again, this is the lifetime chart. Very important to know about the halving, very important to know about the cost of production for one Bitcoin. Again, in the United States, we're at 21,000. This was in August, so it's probably everywhere is probably higher than what you see on this chart in terms of power cost of production. Let's go back to this. Look at ETH here, right? We're on the 4-hour chart. Very interesting chart. Obviously, have the humongous drop coming up here, consolidating. We have this descending triangle pattern forming, and then we have momentum making its way up. It's doing the same thing we saw in Bitcoin, where we got these lower highs and this flat bottom. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Which means price is coming here and it is getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and it builds up pressure, and it's got to pop either up or down, right? Typically on descending triangle, it breaks down, but what's going to send this down right now, right? We've already had all this FTX news, all this stuff. I think we would need some more FUD to come in to shoot this down. So I think people, as time goes on here, are looking at this thinking, this is a really good value. I want to buy some, and I think people are going to buy, and it's going to create a bit of a cascade going up. As people see the price going up, more people are going to buy till we hit a certain spot. My guess would be somewhere up here around 1,350 to 1,400. I think 1,400 is probably about as high as people are going to want to go. But that's what I got for ETH there. All right, what else do you guys want to look at? Thanks for all the likes coming in. Thanks for the follow. I saw a lot of people asking about the indicator, the buy-sell labels, and the momentum waves. If you want to get those, go over here to my TikTok bio, click the link, and you can get the indicator right here, plus my entire trading course, plus access to our private Discord. And unless you're crazy, if something in you says, hey, how I get Bitcoin for free when price goes down, this masterclass, highly recommend going and checking out. If you're interested in getting free Bitcoin, free ETH, free crypto, cash when price goes down, check out this masterclass. Talk about something worth learning, right? Especially in a bear market. But that's ETH. So I see XRP. XRP is interesting because I was looking at XRP earlier, right? XRP has come up some. XRP is holding up pretty good, right? As we go back here, the FTX fallout brought us down to about 30, a little under 32 cents. Pumped up here to about 40 cents. Came back down to about 32 cents. And now it's made a nice pump up coming back here to this yellow line, which is the 200-day moving average. You know, hitting that range of almost 40 cents again. And where are we at right now? 38. We're over 38 cents. And it's holding pretty well above this Fibonacci line right here. You see this Fibonacci line? Holding pretty well, about 37.5 cents, using it as support. But now XRP to me though, this looks, and look at this, by the way. See this line right here? This is usually the indicator of a pump up. And that is what happened. Look at this sell signal. Boom, nailed it. Buy signal before it, nailed it. Buy signal, nailed it. Sell, nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. So now I'm waiting for, apparently the next thing would probably be a buy signal whenever that would come in. But we're trading pretty sideways. Looks to me like it still wants to go down, so this sell signal may still be valid here. Real Jeff says sideways until next CPI and FOMC. That could be. That could be. I mean, that's a month away, though, right? That's a month. So could it be completely sideways for a month? It very well could be. That could happen. Let's see here. All right, so that's XRP. I think XRP, let's zoom in a bit. That was the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour, see if there's any trade. I mean, look how sideways that is. So sideways, right? A lot of little scalps coming in with these buy and sell signals. Still profitable, just really little scalps. It just looks so sideways to me. Hard to make a call on XRP right now. I think there's a lot of resistance above it. You have this 200-day moving average right here on the yellow. And then we got this support right here, but I think it's easier to come down than up for XRP in particular. Let's go take a look at Sol, right? Sol dropped an absolute crap ton. In my Discord last night, my private Discord, I posted some trades I did with Sol. I've done a few trades on Sol since last night, actually, just taking some profits here and there, actually on longs. Even though you see it going down here, I got in down here, got a little scalp right here, got in down here, got a little scalp right here, and I'm looking to get back in. Right now it's at 12.79. Me personally, I've been DCAing Sol, but why does this guy want a long Sol? Why does he want a long Sol? Because of this down here. Check this out. See how price is coming down, but look at these waves. They're coming up. So that means what that's called is a bullish divergence, right? Because when price is going down, these waves should be going down, but they're not. They're going up, right? As you see back here, price was going down, waves were going down, but here they hit a point, right? Where price is still going down, but it's hitting the brakes and momentum's trying to pull it up. Very big deal, very big deal. So, and plus, you can see going back, like look where we're at. We're at what, 1278? Down here, we got down to about 1260. Look what happened here. Strong support, strong support. So we are at this very strong support area for Solana. Looks like a high probability long to me. That's what it looks like. And so I've been taking some, and I posted in the Discord last night. I'm currently in one from, oh no, I closed it out. No, it closed out at my trailing stop. That's right. I am currently in an H-bar trade that I placed here on the stream the other day. It's a short, right? H-bar. Got in at 5 cents. Right now it's at 48.79. So we're up about $13. Look at that. Because the price went down, we're profiting. If you want to learn how to do this, right? If you want to learn how to do this, click the link in my TikTok bio and take this masterclass right here, how I get Bitcoin, other cryptos for free when price goes down. This masterclass right here, you can learn all about how I do that. And again, because I'm profiting in Tether, right? So Tether, even though it's worth $1, it's still a crypto, right? So I'm still profiting free crypto when the price goes down. I'm profiting when price goes down. If you want to learn about that, take the masterclass. So Solana to me looks like a long opportunity. That's what I think. Someone asked for Algo. Let's take a look at Algo. Take a look at Algo, guys. What do you think? I wonder if we can get up to 2,000 likes. That would be pretty rad. Pretty rad. I needed to get some coffee. So Algo, let's go to the 4 hour. What do we think about Algo? Algo came down here, bounced up, came down lower. Came up here. It seems to be making kind of a, look at this formation here. Seems to be kind of doing this type of thing right here. Made a higher high now. Very interesting, very interesting. You see it scooping up. I don't see any strong signs. Oh, hell yeah, we're at 2,000 likes. Phenomenal. Thank you, guys. So on the 4 hour, hard to say. On the 2 hour, it looks like we want to come down, right? You can see price is going up. Now it's starting to go down. Momentum is very much going down. It looks to me like Algo is going to come back down. So I think Algo comes down to probably at least where we at right now, basically 30 cents. I think Algo is going to come down to at least 28 cents. but it looks like the stronger possibility is about 27 to 27 and a half is what it looks like to me. I see a lot of people asking about the indicators, the buy sell labels and the momentum wave, which is the indicators I use. If you want to get those, click the link in the TikTok bio and you can get the indicator right here, plus my whole trading course and access to my private Discord. My private Discord is the most priceless thing I offer. And also, look at this class. Take this masterclass. Plus, if you take this masterclass, you may get a discount. There may or may not be a discount for Lever Atlas in this masterclass if you take the masterclass, because I reward people that get educated, that take the time to actually learn something. So check out this masterclass. Again, like I said, we are in this trade over here for H bar. We got in at 5 cents. It's down here to 4.88, and we're profiting. We're up 12 bucks right now because the price went down. That's the type of thing I teach you in the masterclass here. Highly recommended. As a matter of fact, the price on that's going to be going up pretty soon. So algo to me looks like a short opportunity. That's what it looks like to me. Let's see. What do we got here? What else do we want to look at? Matic. Hell yeah, let's take a look at Matic. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up old Matic. Where's everybody tuning in from? Drop it in there. Oh, we're almost to 4,000 likes. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's go to the 4 hour on Matic. So Matic was all the way up here. Crazy, right? Matic was all the way up here at about $1.30, right? Before it dropped down with the FTX news. But look at that sell signal. Just nail it. Boom. Buy signal. Boom. Sell. Boom. Buy. Boom. Sell. Boom. Now we're down here, which looks like a pretty strong support area. You can see we breached through, hit the 200-day moving average, bounced back up hard, got rejected up here at that fib line, came down here, used this fib line, as which is golden pocket, as support, bounced up basically off the top of the golden pocket, now back down, right? So I think we're in a pretty strong support zone for Polygon. We're at 87 cents. What's the bottom of this right here? About 84.7. It's making its way back up. I think Polygon, would I take a trade on it right now? Yeah, you know what, I might. That's the 4 hour though. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. So we did have a buy signal come in. Let me scrunch this a bit. So we did have a buy signal come in. To me, this does look bullish. It is trying to come up. I wouldn't hop in right now though, because we've already crossed the zero line. I got a rule. But when the buy signal came on, that would have been a great time to get in. Sell signal, nailed it. Buy, nailed it. Sell, nailed it. I'm gonna call that buy a loser. Sell, nailed it. So I think it can come up more though. I think it can come up more. I think it can come up to at least 89 cents, maybe more. Yeah, it could definitely come up more. I mean, it could come all the way up to here, which is about 92 cents. Hell, almost 93 cents. So I'd say somewhere between 89 and 93 cents. So I still think there's some juice to squeeze out of that long there. But I wouldn't hop in. I would have rather hopped in when that buy signal came on. What's nice is you can actually set alerts for when these signals pop up over here in trading. You just click alert, right? It'd be good to know when those signals pop up. Click that. And then we just go over here and select DCB buy sell. That's the buy sell labels. And then just select buy label or sell label, and you'll get an alert whenever one pops up. So right now we would set an alert for a sell. When the next sell label pops up, it would tell us. So anyways, so that's Matic. I think Matic looks like a decent long opportunity. I just wouldn't hop in yet. So what else do we want to look at? Let's take a look at sand. By the way, we are streaming live over on YouTube also. See some people on here. What do we got going on? What's up, Dom? What's up, Ranjit? What's up, Varg? Coinbase has exposure to GBTC. If Grayscale has to undo Bitcoin, Coinbase is going to take a double hit. If Grayscale, I don't think, by the way, you can see the entire screen over here on YouTube if you go to that live stream. To go to that, just click there should be a little play button up here in my TikTok bio that'll take you over here. So I want to address this comment here real quick. So Coinbase has exposure to GBTC. I'm not worried about GBTC. I'm really not, because they're not going to have to liquidate their Bitcoin, because what would happen is they would just sell Grayscale to somebody and they would just take it over. They're not going to liquidate their Bitcoin. That doesn't make any sense. There's so many better moves to do that are so easy. So anyway, so we're streaming over here on TikTok also. Let's go take a look at Sand. So Sand, looking at the 4 hour, is one of those that came down, bounced, came down, made a slightly lower low, and now it's just trading pretty sideways. Looks like a descending triangle. Oh, we're so close to 5,000 likes. But, and now we got a big pump. We had this buy signal come in. That worked out pretty well. You can see how price was going down, but momentum was moving up. And that's a strong signal typically. And looking at this right here, did we get higher than this? Looks like we're finding resistance right now at like 61 cents. Right now we're at 59.58. So very interesting. I think that there's room for this to come up. That's on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's pull this up. We did have this buy signal come in, just nailed it. Boom. And now we have a little bit of red coming in. So we seem to have printed a red dot up here. Maybe that's the top of that move. Buy signal. That's profit. Sell profit. Buy pretty solid profit. So on the 4 hour, it looks like it could definitely go up more, but this is such a big move. Plus, you can see if we zoom out here, you can see that, you know, got rejected at this level here, about 61 cents, right? About 61 cents. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thanks for all the follows coming in. Thanks for all the likes coming in. And please, if you're in the chats, please be cool. Don't make this a fun experience. Make this a enjoyable experience. If you're a troll, just please leave. So let's go to Gala. Because if you don't leave, I'm just going to ban you. So check this out. Let's go to the 4 hour. Sell signal. Sell good, buy good, sell good, buy, sell. Here was the FTX drop. Okay. Got that. Again, that same kind of pattern that we see breaking out here, right? Where prices just had this bounce, excuse me, and now it's coming down. We did have a buy signal print here, though. Let's see, is it confirmed? It'll confirm in about 53 minutes. Again, we are on the 4 hour time frame here, 4 hour. So what do we got with momentum? Yeah, check this out. This is really important. Check this out. You need to know this stuff. Look at this. You see how price made a low right here, and then it made a slightly lower low right here? Look at these waves. Look at these waves. So see this wave down here, look at that low. Look at this wave over here and that lower low. But wait a minute, if price is going down, if this is a lower low, shouldn't this wave right here be lower than that wave? Yes, it should be. Yes, it should be. This wave should be lower than this wave because the price went down more. But it's not, so that's a divergence in momentum. And here we go. I think Gala's got a good shot to have a move up to about here, which is probably about 29 cents. Gala looks like a pretty decent long opportunity to me. Let's zoom in on the 1 hour. We had a buy signal print back here. That obviously worked out pretty well. This buy, was probably a loser. Sell, winner, buy, winner. Same thing down here. We went pretty far down, and now we've come way up here. Maybe I wouldn't hop in right this second based on the hourly, but when this comes back down, if the 4 hour is still showing that, we're so close to 6,000 likes. That would be phenomenal. If this wave comes down, like say this comes down, it makes even a lower low, right? Here's this low. If it makes a lower low down here, and this wave is like over here, so much higher than this one, another strong bullish divergence. I'd be waiting for a bullish divergence on the 1 hour to use as my entry because it's coming. Things are looking actually kind of bullish to me overall for what's going on here. We're so close to 6,000 likes. Hold on, let me get off my hoodie real quick. Go over to the YouTube channel if you want to see the whole entire screen at all times. Let me get my hoodie off. It's getting crazy over here, getting hot. So again, we are streaming live on YouTube too, so you can see the whole entire screen. We got any comments over there? What indicators are you using? I think I talked about that. I see a lot of people asking about that. Just click the link in my TikTok bio or in the description. Or wait, do I have it in the description? I have it in the description. So you can just click that. It'll take you over here and you get the indicator right here. And I really suggest taking this masterclass. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. This masterclass is amazing. Like right here, like look at this. Right, here's an H-bar trade that I'm in, right? We got in at 5 cents. It's went down to 4.88. Look at that, profit. I'm profiting crypto. Tether in this case, so I'm getting paid stablecoin, up 12.5 bucks because the price went down. If you want, who in the world, who in their right mind doesn't want to learn how to do that? Take this masterclass right here. Be very happy you did. So, Gala, I think I see a long coming, but I wouldn't want to hop in right this second. Wouldn't want to hop in right this second. Let's see here. What else we want to look at? Let's take a look at Chainlink. What do we think about Chainlink? Is Chainlink looking bullish or is it looking bearish? Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's see here. So look at this yellow line right here. This one I drew as a support line. The 200-day moving average is up here. Also important one to pay attention to, but that says resistance. We need to worry about that right now. Chain is at $6.14. What's really interesting about Chain is when it goes under $6, like let me show you, we're $6. There's $6. Chain spends very little time below $6. Very little, but we're getting that descending triangle formation going on. Momentum is kind of making its way up on the 4 hour. It doesn't look real bullish to me, but it does look like we've hit at least a local bottom. Let's zoom into the 1 hour and see if there's any kind of trades really standing here for us. Let's see. So as we zoom into the 1 hour, what do we see here? Yeah, momentum is coming up. We had that buy signal. That's slightly profitable. I wouldn't want to take a trade right now on Link. I wouldn't want to take one on Link right now. What else should we look at? Let's look at Doge. I see some people asking about Doge. Let's see here. Let's go to the 4 hour on Doge. I do not think Elon Musk is going to use Doge with Twitter. I really don't. I really, really don't. So Doge here, holding up pretty well actually. Big drop, up, down, higher high, higher low, and then trading pretty sideways all the way up here. Doge is actually holding up all right. I think a lot of it has to do with Elon and the potential of him using it with Twitter. That's what I think really is holding up Doge. Other than that, Doge is total dog shit, in my opinion. And what am I seeing here? We did print a local bottom, so maybe we have a little bit of a green run coming here if you were to be trading it, and you can trade it. Yeah, the buy signal came in, still waiting. I think it will actually come up some more. We'll see though. Sell signal good, buy good, sell good, buy good, sell good, buy good. You know, these have pretty good track record. Pretty good track record. Let's go to ICP. Let's go to ICP. Yeah, you know me. Let's go to the 4 hour. Where's everybody tuning in from? So, yeah, again, that kind of descending triangle formation. We have this support down here. We had the buy signal come in, but we've already missed it. See this? See this? See this? Price going down, momentum making its way up, squeezing it up. So I think there's a little bit of an up move coming here for ICP. Let's go to that based on the 4 hour. Let's look at the 1 hour. We had this buy signal print here. It's already moved. I wouldn't want to hop in right now. If this comes back down here, I think I would want to hop back in, reassess the chart, use this probably as my timing entry using the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to ADA. Let's go to ADA. Let's see here. What do we think about ADA? Here we are on the 1 hour time frame. We did have that buy signal come in. That worked out pretty well. Looks like there's still some room in there for me, but I wouldn't want to hop in right now because we are well above the zero line. So I don't know. Yeah, Doji, I don't know. By the way, I see a lot of people asking about the indicator. If you want to check that out, click the link in the bio and you can get the indicator right here, plus the plus my trading course, plus access to the private Discord. And look at this. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. I teach you how to do that in this masterclass. What better are you doing today than to learn that, right? Here's a trade I'm in Bybit, right? It's actually on H-bar. We got in at this price. It's went down to this price, right? So prices went down. Here's my profit. Getting paid Tether crypto. I'm up $13 because the price went down. Who doesn't want to learn that right now? Who in their right mind doesn't want to learn that? Go take this masterclass. I'm going to be raising the price on that very soon. But ADA to me, I think it's kind of hitting. I wouldn't hop in right now. I just wouldn't hop in right now. Let's go to VeChain. Before we look at that, let me remind you, there's probably some new people in here. This is very important. Don't go anywhere. Check this out. The cost to mine 1 Bitcoin in every country. This was published in August, so these prices are actually probably higher now because, as we know, energy costs have went up. This is so goddamn important to know. The average cost to mine 1 Bitcoin in the US just for power is $21,000, right? Kazakhstan, which is a lot of mining there, about $8,700. Kuwait is really cheap at $1,300. Right? At least that was in August. So the cost to mine 1 Bitcoin is an extremely big factor in knowing what the price of Bitcoin is, what the fair value of Bitcoin is, right? So when people say it's going to zero and blah, 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 they don't know what they're talking about at all. But in terms of assessing fair value is a term I want you to realize. Back here, fair value was probably about 10,000. In this cycle, I think fair value is about 20,000. And I think over in this cycle, it's probably going to be somewhere between 30 and 40,000. We'll just say 35,000. So this is like the fair value of Bitcoin. Now, as you can see, price gets overvalued and undervalued, right? Here was an overvalued period. And now we're in an undervalued period. So what is the fair value? I think the fair value is about 20,000. The blue line is when a halving event happens. Who knows what a halving event is? That means when the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined a day gets cut in half. So check this out. Look at the cost to mine one Bitcoin over in Kazakhstan, right? Guess what happens after a halving event? That number doubles. With nothing else considered, that number doubles. Why? Because all of a sudden, their output is half of what it was, so their energy to mine has now doubled. Guess what that does to the price of Bitcoin? It forces it up. Look at these blue lines. These are halving events. Look what happens. Boom, boom, boom. It forces it up. And you want to know what else? Look at the bottom. Here's this bottom, and this bottom. Guess what happened at each of these bottoms? Miners were forced to sell. Miners were forced to sell. Miners were forced to sell. Miners have not been forced to sell yet. I think some have started to sell, but they have not been forced to sell because what do they say? Hear me on this. What do they say? What indicates the bottom of a market? What makes the bottom of a market? Do you know? When the last person sells. Guess who the last person to sell Bitcoin is? In all previous cycles, miners. Miners. Why? Because that energy cost thing that I'm showing you over there. Eventually, they have to pay their damn bills and they're forced to sell Bitcoin, and then they are the last seller, and that is the bottom. That's the way it's been every time. I expect that to stay the same because it is sound logic and it makes sense. Give me some likes if you got that. That's a big deal. So something to look out for. Something to look out for is when do miners sell? When are they selling? Watch out for that. You watch out when miners have to sell big time, that's probably the bottom of the market, in my opinion, because it has been every single cycle before this. Why would that change? It makes so much sense. And then why are halving events so important? Because the cost to mine one Bitcoin doubles overnight. And the amount of new Bitcoin coming onto the market also gets cut in half. So we have not only the cost to mine double, we have the supply-demand ratio switch. Because again, new supply coming on the market is cut in half also. Big factors that why these 4-year cycles are still intact. Satoshi Nakamoto, economic, technology, financial genius. I do think he's dead. I do think he was a guy named Hal Finney. He passed away several years ago. But that's absolute genius. Talk about someone deserving of a Nobel Prize, but we'll never know for sure who Satoshi Nakamoto is unless there's some time capsule that opens or some shit like that. Maybe on block 3 million of mining Bitcoin. Maybe all of a sudden there's a little Easter egg sitting in there. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? How cool would that be? Let's go back to the charts. I don't mind, no. Since we looked at Doge, might as well look at SHIB, huh? By the way, put a 1 in the chat if you want to learn how to profit when price goes down. And we are streaming live over here on YouTube also. So you can see the whole screen the entire time instead of me just moving this around like this. If you want to just come over here and watch the whole screen, you can watch on YouTube. Let's check out some comments over here. I see Abu Ali asking about Jasmine. We'll look at that next. How about W Memo? Ugh, W Memo, ouch. Yeah, not something that I would touch right now. But you know what? Oddly enough, it has really held its value through this entire bear market. It's basically stayed at 25,000. Basically stayed at 25,000. Let's go back over here to VeChain. Someone asked for that earlier. Check this out. So we're on the 1 hour, right? We had a buy signal come in on this big candle. Is it sustainable? We did pop up here. We're above the 0 line. I wouldn't want to hop in now. That was a good spot to pop in. Buy signal was a little late to me on that one. Should have came in back here. I'm surprised it didn't. That buy signal, this sell, good, buy good, sell good. This buy, I don't know. I don't know if it'll keep going up here. That was a big candle there. Is VeChain still under 2 cents? It is. VeChain to me, when it's under 2 cents, just seems like a good buy. Because if we zoom out, check this out. Check this out. So VeChain, let's find 2 cents. Where's 2 cents? Look, here is the 2 cent line, this dotted line. Look how much time VeChain spends below 2 cents. You know what this is back here? That's the June low. It didn't even breach 2 cents with the June low, but it finally did with the FTX crap, right? Which is about what? About right here. Where's 2 cents? Right here. It spends so little time below 2 cents. To me, if you like VeChain, this is just like a no-brainer to me in terms of DCA. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Look Look how money this indicator is. You look at sell, boom, buy, boom, sell, boom, buy, boom, sell, boom, buy, boom, sell, boom, buy, boom, sell, boom, buy. This one might end up being our first loser on the screen. Look at that. It nailed it. Look at this. Where's the buy signal? There's probably a buy signal down here too. Yep. It's been nailing it. And shit, there's probably a sell signal up here. Oh my God. That buy, you call that a loser. It's been nailing every call since Saturday, November 12th on the hour chart for VeChain. Every one except for maybe this one, the newest one. If you want to get this indicator, because I see a lot of you asking about it, the buy, sell label, and the momentum wave. If you want to get that, click the link in my TikTok bio and go over here. You can get it right here. Plus, you get my whole course. Plus, you get access to the private Discord. I cannot explain how important and how valuable the private Discord is. And unless you are absolutely nuts, take this masterclass. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. How I profit when price goes down. I show you everything in this masterclass. As a matter of fact, here's a trade I'm in right here for H-bar, right? We got in at 5 cents. Right now it's at 4.874 cents. And here we are. We're up 12.6 cents right there. We're up 12 bucks because the price went down. Getting paid in Tether on this one. You can also sometimes, depending on what you trade, you can also get paid in like Bitcoin or Ethereum. But VeChain to me, so take that master class. I mean, are you nuts? I got a Black Friday sale going on this. That price is going to go back up very, very soon. So VeChain, I wouldn't take a trade. I wouldn't take a trade on that right now. What else should we look at? What else should we look at? What else should we look at? Let's look at Wi-Fi. I see someone asking about Wi-Fi. Let's take a look at Wi-Fi. Yearn Finance. Holy crap, Yearn Finance. Wow. Wait a minute. What's going on with Yearn Finance? What is this all about? What's happening with Yearn Finance? Why is Yearn Finance going to the... Why is Yearn Finance just going... What the world? Ever since June, look at Yearn Finance. And then what happened with the FTX thing? Yearn Finance went up. You want to know why? You want to know why Yearn Finance went up? Because of DeFi, baby. People are finally realizing, holy shit, CeFi, centralized exchanges, centralized shit is not good, but I want to stay in crypto. Where can I be safe? In effing DeFi. That's where. That's why this went up. That's why Trust Wallet went up. Let's check Curve. How's Curve doing? Curve went down. Very interesting enough. I don't know why the hell Curve went down. What else? Let's look at Maker. What about Maker? Where are we at? Let's look at it. Well, how about Maker? Shit, Maker went down too? You gotta be kidding me here. Why did Yearn go up so much then? Because I'm very familiar with these protocols. I'm not sure why Yearn, I feel like they all should have went up. But this has got to be because of, well, no, it was started going up before that. Monday, November, no, that's right. That's FTX stuff. Yep, absolutely. Let's do much of the 4 hour. I mean, Yearn, jeez. Holy crap, Yearn. Yearn, what's Yearn at right now? 32.75. What was it down here? 900, under $1,000. Good God, what day was that? October 18th. So the past month, Yearn has went up triple. It's tripled in the past month. Wow. Holy crap. Hard to read, man. I would say stick with the trend. It's probably going to go up more, in my opinion. I mean, how are you going to bet against this trend? This trend is nothing but up. How am I going to say this is the top? But I kind of want to say this is the top because I'm seeing divergence. At least a spot for a short, at least a small term short, is where we at 32.70, and 33.49 was 32.70 on here, pretty near the top of this big move. Maybe I would want to take a short on that. Maybe, but I wouldn't want to guess against that trend right now. I'll tell you that much. I absolutely would not. Whew, wow. Let's take a look at Mana. I saw someone ask about Mana, which is Decentraland. So it made this low back here on the day that FTX decided to just suck completely, and well, I'll let its suckness be known. Bounced up to this support zone, came down lower. It's still just trending down. I mean, Mana is just trending down. And I'm very bullish on blockchain gaming, but if you've been listening to me for any other time, you know I don't like Mana. I just don't like Decentraland. I don't think it's good. I think it's really, really crappy. Price going down, momentum going up, bullish divergence up here. I wouldn't want to take a trade on this right now, but the trend is clearly down. I wouldn't want to bet against the trend. Let's go to Chili's. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to learn how to profit when price goes down. Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to learn that. So where are we back here? This was on the day FTX collapsed everything. This was the bottom, up, up. Overall, it's going up. Overall, Chili's is just going up. I think it has a lot to do with the World Cup because I think that has a lot to do. What is that? That starts tomorrow, the World Cup. I see some ones coming in the chat. If you want to learn how to profit when price goes down, click the link in my TikTok bio and take this masterclass. Take this masterclass right here. As a matter of fact, here I am profiting when price goes down right here on H bar. Right, I got in at 5 cents. It's down to 4.87 cents, and here I am up $13 because the price went down. I'm up 13. I'm getting paid in crypto in Tether, and we can do a lot more than that. You can also get paid in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, which you should, check out this masterclass. I do have a Black Friday sale going on for it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Chili's wants to pop up a little more, but it's not something that I'd be long on right now because the World Cup's about to happen. I think that's what's behind a lot of this. Let me zoom out to the 4 hour. Yeah, it came up a lot, right? It went down to 14 cents, and right now it's at almost 25. Went up to a high of almost like 27 cents, so it almost doubled. So it got cut in half, and then it like doubled. Bounced right off the 200-day moving average, basically. So I think I'd be a seller on Chili's, frankly. I think I really would be. I think the World Cup, like tomorrow it starts, right? Or way late tonight, where depending on where you are. To me, I think that this is the top. I think it's coming down. I think the World Cup hype, when the event happens, right? They say sell the event. I am a big believer of that. I've seen it happen. It happens almost every time without fail. I can't even remember when it hasn't happened, right? Let's check out one. So I would be shorting Chili's. I would absolutely, if you're holding it, I would probably sell it. Not financial advice. These are just my opinions. Okay, fair. So this is one, Harmony one. Right now we're at 1.39 cents. Came all the way down here, 1.25 cents. Bounced up to about 1.65. Now we're just getting this descending triangle going on. Momentum is trying to make its way up. I don't know, man. Let's zoom into the 1 hour. We did have a buy signal come up here that played out pretty well already, but did we hit the top of that move? We very well could have. I wouldn't want to take a long here. Maybe I'd be looking for a short on this time frame, maybe, because we are getting to almost the overbought zone, but nothing real clear to me right now. Overall, Harmony 1 is clearly going down. I would prefer to take shorts. As a matter of fact, this does actually look like a good spot to take a short to me, because look at some of these. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. This looks like another boo. This looks like it's coming down to me. I think it's going to come down here to probably at least $1.30. Where are we at right now? 1.39. So I wouldn't want to hop in right now. I would have rather hopped in up here at about 1.4 cents. But I think it would have came down to probably about 1.37, which is a good move. Right? That's several percentage points. You can profit a decent amount when the price goes down like that. I see some people asking about Ocean. Let's take a look at Ocean. Now, I don't know shit about Ocean. My lady bought some a while ago. Why'd she buy some? Because she liked the name. Welcome to sophisticated investing. I love her. But to be honest, that's literally what most people in crypto do. They don't know shit and they just come up with any reason to buy anything. So I used to do it too before I knew shit. Sell signal, nailed it. Call that a loser, nailed it. Good, loser, a little bit of a winner. So momentum kind of wants to come up here. I don't know, man. I keep feeling like most things, I think we're in for at least a little bit of a decent up move. Equivalently, like right now, Ocean's sitting at 12.9 cents, right? And I'm looking at the 4 hour time frame. Looks to me like things kind of want to come up, maybe come back up here to about 1.4 cents, which would probably be pretty nice for people. By the way, if you want to just see this entire screen at all times, I am streaming live over here on YouTube. Let's see some comments over here. Any good news about Dash? I don't know anything about Dash. How much can a beginner make a month with trading stocks and crypto? That's not a question I can answer. That's not like a straight answer for anybody. You know what I mean? How much are you starting with? How much are you trading with? How active are you? What are your goals? Like, that's not an answer I can answer. It's really not. Without knowing more about your situation. But you can see the whole screen over here on YouTube if you want to go over there and check it out. There should just be, if you go to link in my bio, there should just be like a play button that you can click. Or you can go click this link, bring you over here, and you can click this play button also. And for the last time, How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. This masterclass is absolutely so powerful and so informative and so helpful. Who in the effing hell doesn't want to learn how to do this? Like, what else are you doing with your day? Like I was showing, here's a trade I'm in right here, right? With H bar, right? We got in at 5 cents. What's price at? What's well, that's not H bar, that's something else up there. But H bar right now is at 4.8 cents, right? How much? Hey, we're up 12.5 dollars. Getting paid in Tether, getting free crypto, getting profit when price goes down. Who in the world, in this market especially, doesn't want to learn how to do this? I do have a Black Friday sale on this masterclass. It's cheap as hell. It's so cheap. Go take this class. Anyways, I digress. Let's go back to Ocean. It just drives me nuts. I think everyone should learn how to do stuff like that. So, what do we think about Ocean? I don't know, man. That's the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. It's to me. I mean, we just had this momentum wave print up here. I would guess it comes down some, but it's moving so little amounts. On the 4 hour, it looks like it does want to come up here eventually, but right now, I think it probably comes back down where we're at 12.9 cents. I think it could come down to about 12.7. Not something I really want to get into. I don't see enough going on. Let's go to BNB. Yeah, let's look at BNB. I haven't looked at that in a minute, actually. Let me go to the 4 hour on it. BNB had the crazy time, right? It was all the way up here at 360, and then the FTX thing, and then this massive spike up here to 400. Then it dropped down here to what, 300? Yeah, 258. Came up here. It's got that same pattern going on as everybody else, this descending triangle. Momentum does want to come up. But look at these signals. Just nail it, nail it, nail it, nail it. And this one's actually profitable too. Just not as, ridiculously profitable as these ones. But let's zoom into the 1 hour, right? So to me, a lot of the 4 hour time frames for most cryptos are looking kind of bullish. But the time to get in may not be right this hot second. Ooh, interesting. Maybe BNB's a little different. Maybe BNB's, where's the bottom of this move here? 269, where we're at 271. I might be inclined to take a long on Binance here. I mean, it's not the craziest looking thing I've seen. It's not that obvious to me, but that might be worth a flyer at that price, in my opinion. I see a lot of people asking about the indicator. The buy-sell label and the momentum wave, that's the indicator I'm using. It's my own indicator called Lever Atlas. If you want it, click the link in my TikTok bio or the link in the YouTube description, because we are streaming live on YouTube also. And you get Lever Atlas right here. Plus you get my whole course. Plus you get access to the private Discord. And the private Discord is the absolute best part of being a Lever Atlas member. I drop my trades in there. You're in a community of people that can just to be around people that I just can't even understate how valuable that is. And again, unless you're just nutso bananas, take this masterclass. I have it on a big discount right now. It's basically free. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. Who doesn't want to learn how to profit when price goes down? Again, here we are profiting on an H-bar trade right now. That's where we got in at. Price has gone down. We're up 13 bucks because price went down. So BNB, I think I might take a long on that. That would be interesting. Let's go to PHB, whatever the hell PHB is. What is PHB? Red Pulse Phoenix? Sounds, I'm literally never heard of it. Not that that necessarily means anything. Interesting. Had a big spike up. I think that's probably why you're asking about it, because you must have heard somewhere that it spiked up. Let's go to the crypto bubbles real quick. How are the crypto bubbles doing today? Is most things green or are they red? Let's look. Check this out. You guys ever use crypto bubbles? What are you doing? Refresh. Looks like a lot of green going on here. A lot of green going on today. That's what it looks like to me. Let's go back to the chart of PHB. So PHB, we did have that buy signal come in. This is on the 1 hour. It's going up. I wouldn't want to hop in now. We're above the zero line here. I think we're hitting some resistance at about, 41 cents, about 41-ish cents. But, yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one to see. Let's go to Litecoin. Any comments over here on YouTube? BTC. Yeah, we'll come back to BTC. Yeah, looks like we're hitting for Litecoin. Look at Litecoin here. We're at $63. Looks to me like we're hitting resistance up here. This looks like a short candidate to me. Momentum is going down, right? Price is going up. Momentum is going down. This does look like a short candidate to me. As a matter of fact, you know what? You guys want to see me take a short on Litecoin? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me place a short on Litecoin. Let's go to Quant in the meantime. No, I gotta leave Litecoin up because I'm assuming you guys are going to throw some ones in the chat. Let's see a lot of ones come in though. And by the way, in this masterclass, I teach you how to do all this stuff. And I mostly use Lever Atlas to trade with. Really recommend taking this masterclass. We're going to take a short, right? We're gonna try to get some free crypto while price goes down, which is what we're already doing with H bar over here. So let's go up here and find. What was it? Litecoin. Let's go to Litecoin. Litecoin USDT. Let's see here. So let's see. We'll click isolated. We're going to do 10x leverage. Let me go back to this real quick. What do I think? About 63.10? Yeah, about 63.10. I'm going to do 63.10 as my entry price. So I'm going to go right here, type in 63.11, and we'll go down here to 100. So this, no, I don't want to do that much. Dang, that's a lot. So we're going to do 40 Litecoin, but we're doing 10x leverage. So we're actually trading with the power of $2,500. Okay, so we're going to do a short. I do 63.11. No, let's do 63.12 then, because right now the price here says 63.11. I'm going to click also a stop loss, meaning that I'm protecting my downside. So we're going to do 63. We'll do 50. We'll do 50. Whoops. 63. So that'll be our stop loss. Maybe we'll go a little higher than that. 75. We'll click open short and confirm. Now, it'll probably get filled. Right now it's sitting in active orders, right? 63.12. As long as that price comes up one more penny, our order will get filled and it'll move over here to active positions. Active positions. Like the only active position we have right now is H bar, right? We got in at 5 cents. It's down at this right now, and so it's a short, meaning so we profit when price goes down, and we're up, almost 13 bucks here. We're not quite there. We'll come back and check on that a bit later. Let's see. So this was, and that was just testnet. That was just testnet. I made it a rule that I don't trade with real money on live streams because these are just for educational purposes. But I did take some real money shorts or longs on Solana this morning and last night. So over here, that's what I think of Litecoin. What was it? Someone asked for Quant. I can't believe we haven't looked at Quant yet. By the way, if you guys want to learn how to do shorts and stuff like that, take this masterclass. Right here we are. This masterclass. I think I'm charging 20 bucks for this masterclass. I have it on a Black Friday sale. Here I am. I'm already profiting almost $13 on this little move here on H bar already. I mean, it's just a no-brainer, right? This is one trade, one little, and this is nothing, right? I often profit hundreds of dollars on trades, but that's because of the amounts I use and stuff. You may not use those kinds of amounts, but you'd be crazy not to take this masterclass. Crazy, 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 crazy. So looking at Quant was all the way down here. It was one of those that, over here was when FTX dropped. Then it made a lower low last Sunday, and then it bounced up, right? So we still have this kind of like thing going on. It seems to me like this is kind of a support area right here, which is about $112. Right now we're at 115. So on the 4 hour, this looks like more of a long candidate to me. Jaeger, thanks for the gift, man. Let's zoom in. Oh, we are on the 1 hour already. Oh, we are on the 1 hour. Interesting. So to me, I don't see a strong indication that I want to take a trade here, but I can see that it's starting to look interesting. It's starting to look interesting like maybe a buy. Let's zoom this up. We did have a buy signal coming back here. That's played out pretty well so far. But we are above the zero line on that one. Let's go to the 45 minute. Yeah, let's go back to the 1 hour. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to hop in right this hot second, but I am overall liking it. I think a buy signal is probably going to come in, but I would have rather hopped in back here. But I don't see a bearish divergence. I didn't have a buy signal, so I won't hop in yet. But to me, it looks like we're hitting support, which is right about this area, but it could come back down some more. If, for instance, this comes back down, like here's this low. If it comes down and makes a lower low, but say this wave, this comes here and makes a wave like right here. So we'd have this low and a lower low, this wave and a shallower wave. That would be a bullish divergence. Then I'd want to hop in. Plus we're coming towards meaningful resistance. Let me go back to the 4 hour real quick. Let's draw a fib line on this. Let's draw a fib, see what we think. Let's draw a fib. Whoops, wrong one. Here's how you draw a fib. I'm going to go over here to the bottom of this sucker. Let's see here. We're going to go up to the top of this, right? Go to the top now. And now it drew our lines for us. Look at how great that worked out. Came down, support, support. Just like I said, this area right here at about 113.69 is support, and we're at 115. I would like to take a long, at probably 114 or lower, but I would wait. I would wait for it. What are we on? We're on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 2 hour. Yeah, I would probably want to wait. Thanks for the fire, Jaeger. Thanks for the gifts, man. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it came right down to it. This would have been such a good spot. I think there's still certainly room for this to come up. Looking at it like this, actually, this looks like a decent entry point when I look at it like this on the 2 hour. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's go back to the 1 hour real quick. Boy, I'm thinking about taking a long there. 113. I think I'm gonna put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me take a long. So we already placed a short over here on Litecoin. Oh, and look, and we are actively in the trade. It went from order to active position. We got in at 63.12. We're in on a short though. So it looks like we're down. We are about even, right? Because at the same price basically. So we're about even on that right now. We are down a little bit because that is a penny different. And we have our stop loss set here. We have our stop loss. Look at for H bar, by the way. Look at H bar, right? We got in at 5 cents. Right now it's at 4.87. There's our profit on it so far. And I have a stop loss set at 4.95, right? Because this is a short. I got in at 5. My stop loss is at 4.95. So this is a guaranteed profitable trade for me. Because worst case scenario, the price comes up to this and closes out and I take my profit off the table. So this is a risk-free trade. I cannot lose on this trade. This is a guaranteed profit trade at this point. Now, Litecoin, we just got in it. We're waiting to see what happens. We just got in. I feel like it's a good entry. But again, I'm just doing this on the test net. I would probably wait a little bit more. I didn't really see any ones come in. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. No, I saw some ones. Throw some ones in if you want to see me take a long on quant. Because we did shorts. Now let's do a long. How do we do a long? So I'm going to go here. What are we at? 114.89. What's showing me quant is over here. So this price difference is just a little different. I think I do like this. I'm going to do 8 like that. We'll do. So we're doing 10x leverage, by the way. So I'm putting in $116 worth of tether, and they're 10xing it, giving us about 1,000, about 1,148 apparently. So about 10x leverage. And we're going to do a long, right? We're going to do a long. So I'm going to set up. That means we profit when price goes up. So I'm going to set the. Where'd Buyback go? Let's go back to it. I'm going to set my stop loss, right? My protection, my risk management to about 3.5. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think that sounds about right. I'm going to open a long. So now it should come over here to active orders, right? So if price right now is at that number, if it comes down to that number, just down 9 more cents, we'll fill our order and we'll be in a long position. It'll move over here into active positions. These are both shorts that we're in right now. We're up on the H bar one and down a little bit on the Litecoin one so far, is what it looks like. We have $500 of value in the H bar one. We have $2,500 of value in the Litecoin one. And what did we put in the quant one? We would have, what would it be? I think it'd be about, what was it? Oh yeah, it was about 1,100-ish in value in that one. But we'll see. We'll see if it comes over here, if it gets filled or not. Let's go back over here. So I'm taking a long on quant is what I think. Thanks for all the follows coming in. If you guys want to learn more about doing this thing, the longs and the shorts, profiting when price goes down, because on a long here, like on a long, right? Oh, it moved over into active positions, it looks like, I think. Okay, now we're in the quant trade, right? We got in, look at this. We got in at 114.80, and now it's up to 86. We're in at least slightly profit there. Slight profit, like 59.60 cents. So we're profiting as price goes up, and you're thinking, well, yeah, duh, you profit when price goes up. No. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything on this long. I didn't buy anything. Do you get that? I didn't buy anything. I didn't go buy anything. I just placed a trade. So I'm just getting Free money handed to me. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything here either or sell anything. I just put some tether into the trade. And as price goes down, I get money. On long, as price goes up, I get money. I didn't buy anything. I'm not buying low and selling high. I'm certainly not buying low and selling high on these ones because I'm profiting when price goes down. Do you guys want to learn about this? Do you really want to learn how to do this? Because if you do, click the link in my TikTok bio and go take this masterclass. Go take this masterclass. I have it on, it's so goddamn cheap right now because I have it on a big Black Friday discount. Go take this class. I mean, seriously, why would you, I know you want to learn this. I know you want to learn how to do this. Go take the masterclass. And the indicator that I'm using to know when to get in, you can get that right here. Lever Atlas. Plus you get my whole plus you get my course and you get access to the private Discord. I drop my trades in the Discord. And every question you have get answered in the Discord, the private Discord. Right? Unless you're a Lever Atlas member, you can't get in there. So let's go over here. Someone's asking about Hex. Let's go take a look at Hex. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything. Guys, do you get that? I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything. I have Tether in this account. I have Tether in this account, right? And I put it into this trade. So I didn't buy anything. I just said, hey, I think the price of Quant's going to go up. And so I placed a bet, is really what I did. And I got in here. Price has gone up. Here's my profit so far, $1. It's barely gone up, but nonetheless. H bar, these two are shorts. This H bar one, I put Tether into the trade. I got in at that number at 5 cents, and now it's at 4.87. I'm profiting when price goes down. Profiting when price goes down. So I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Let's see here. Let me here. I gotta do some moderation here. Let's see here. If you guys want to learn that stuff, check it out. Let's see here. Let's go back to Hex. Let's check it out. Let's see here. It's not called a put. That's with options, Zach. We're not doing options. So, looking at Hex. Boy, Hex had Jesus Christ, Hex had a big drop on that Wednesday last week. Not this week, last week. We're now down to 2 cents. And now, what did it come up to? It came up there. Again, trading pretty sideways. If I was going to do anything with Hex right now, I'd probably take a long because it's certainly down in the support range right here. It looks like it wants to go up to me. That's the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. But maybe I wouldn't hop in this second looking at the 1 hour. It looks like it wants to come down. Right here seems to be the spot, right? About 3.05 cents seems to be about the spot for me, is what it seems to be. I think I would want to take a long from there. As you can see, going back, you can see that it really holds this area really well. But we've already had a little bit of bounce. We have a sell signal here. I'd probably rather wait a second. Let's go. I don't know. Look at Hex. These candles are also weird to me because I like Hike and a She. Let's go to Algo. Let me get some coffee. Thanks for all the follows coming in. Thanks for all the likes. We're so close to 20,000. So we did have a sell signal coming up here on the 1 hour. I expect that to continue. Momentum is certainly still going down. I expect that to continue. Would I want to hop in right now? Tempting, but no, I would have rather hopped in back here. So I don't know. I mean, it's a decent entry point, I guess. I do expect it to go down. It did. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tougher one. Thanks for all the follows coming in. What else we got? Let's check over there on YouTube. We got any comments over there? Oh yeah, Bitcoin. Let's just go to Bitcoin. What am I doing? If you want to see this, you're on TikTok, right? And you see me just doing this and doing this. If you just want to see the whole screen the whole time, go over to my YouTube. I'm streaming live over there. You can see the whole screen the whole time. In my bio, there should just be a play button. I'm on my laptop, so it's not there. But in my bio on your phone, there should just be a play button. That'll bring you over to my YouTube channel. So Bitcoin, let's go to the 4 hour on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin here, descending triangle, right? So that's typically a bearish formation, but I do see momentum working its way up. But it could just be squeezing in price here, which it's definitely doing, and pressure is building, so it's got to pop one way or another, right? Whether it be up or down, right? Descending triangles typically break down, but my thought here is I feel like we need a catalyst to push it down, some kind of FUD to come and push it down, right? FTX brought it down here and it hasn't gone down lower. So this is a really good buy, like in terms of DCA zone. So I think that as time is going on here, I think people are becoming more comfortable and feeling like they should buy. And so I actually think it's going to go up. Plus I see momentum moving to the upside. I think it's actually going to break out of this and maybe come up here, break back up here, maybe push its way back up to 18. I think it seems very possible it could come up to about 17.5 to me. Let me draw a fib real quick on this. Let's see, we'll go down here. So you draw a fib, you go to the very bottom of this move, click, go over, and then bring that dotted line up to the very top, which is right here, click. And this gives us our fib ratio right here, which is played out pretty well, right? Came down here, bounced, came up here, rejected, came down here, bounced, came up here, rejected, came down here to this trend line I drew, but really I'd say the golden pocket support. It's really just getting tighter, bouncing in between these fib lines. And again, coming to the end of this triangle, it's gonna pop, in my opinion. It's gotta pop. That's what I think, in my opinion. That's what I think. Hey, All White Brooks, goodbye. Bearish market stops trying to catch bottoms and start selling the tops. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. But to me, it's really, because I want to go back here to this real quick. This is how much it costs to mine one Bitcoin. This is a ginormous important thing to know. This was published in August. So the cost here in the United States on average was about 21,000, right? It's going to vary place to place. Texas is probably the cheapest. Over here in Kazakhstan, there's a lot of miners, 8,700. Maybe there's some in Kuwait. China there was, but that would be expensive too. Not to mention they're just a pain in the ass. They don't even allow it anymore. But check this out. When the Bitcoin halving happens, put a 1 in the chat if you do not know what the Bitcoin halving is. Put a 1 if you do not know what the Bitcoin halving is, because I don't know if I need to explain it or not. But when a Bitcoin halving happens, the cost of production doubles. Why does it double? Because the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined gets cut in half. So if all of a sudden you're mining half as much Bitcoin, what does that do to the cost to mine a Bitcoin? It doubles. That is an extremely important factor in the long-term value of Bitcoin. God damn it. I accidentally changed this to SHIB. So this is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. Again, you can see this whole entire chart at all times over here on YouTube. Okay? Go to the YouTube channel. I'm streaming live over there too. But these blue lines are halving events. Look what happens to price after the halving. Boom, boom, boom. Because the cost of production goes up and the new incoming supply goes down. The cost of production doubles and the new incoming supply daily gets cut in half. Supply demand and cost of production forces the price up. And here's what's really important. That is obviously very important. This is also important. See the bottom here, and the bottom here? Guess what were hallmark things that happened at the bottom of every one of these cycles that has not really happened yet? Forced selling by the miners, because they have to keep their doors open. They got to keep their lights on, right? So the cost of power to produce Bitcoin is one thing, but they still got to pay rent. They got to pay taxes. They got to pay salaries. They got to pay server fees. They got to pay hardware fees. They got to pay, they have all kinds of expenses. So even though it's saying 8,700, and again, this was in August, right? We know the cost of power across the world has gone up since August significantly. So it's probably more than this. And you add on all those other bills, the cost to produce one Bitcoin, like miners, they're just bleeding money right now. This is probably about how much it costs your average miner to mine one Bitcoin. So as it goes down, you know what's going to happen? Forced selling of the miners of Bitcoin Bitcoin to keep the lights on, to keep their operation going, and or they may just shut down. But if they shut down, then the actual cost to mine a Bitcoin goes down, because the less power going into the network, the less people trying to mine it, the cheaper it becomes to mine. The more people trying to mine it, the more expensive it becomes to mine. So we will have miners go out of business. And then what will happen as they sell and the amount of people mining on the network goes down, the cost to mine Bitcoin also goes down, and all of a sudden it finds a bottom. And then people come in and start buying Bitcoin at that bottom, and people come in and mine more, and it works its way up. And then it gets cut in half, and then it takes off, because it has to. That's what I got for you. Very important. So let's look at the Bitcoin chart today, see what kind of stuff we got going on. So that's what I think is going to happen there with Bitcoin. Let's go to the 1 hour. What kind of trade do I think is going on? I'm kind of bullish short term, well, long term, no doubt. But I mean here, because we're sitting here riding this Fibonacci line, right? Just riding it, support. I think we're coming down to support. We did have a sell. That buy, how many of these were good? That was probably good, slightly good, maybe good. Now we're in a sell. So when this comes to a bottom here on the 1 hour, when I think it finds a bottom, which I think is probably not going to be very far away, I think I would want to take a long on this. And I think because of the higher time frames, if I had to guess, I feel like we're going to go up, right? That's just what it looks like to me, even though so many things are saying we're going to go down. We could definitely go down, but I just feel like people are seeing great value here. And I feel like there's a lot of buyers in the market right now, and there's going to be more as time goes on from the FTX event, which it's been, what, a week and a half now? And we have, and people keep saying, oh, the contagion, the fallout, what's going to happen? There's going to be more. We're just getting started. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. In the near term, I don't know if we're going to really see anything else. I think we've kind of seen it for now, anyways, right? Maybe something comes out later, but I think right now people are becoming more comfortable with buying, and I think we're going to go up. I think Bitcoin's going to go up to at least 17.5, which would be its June low. I think that's going to be the first real resistance that we see, right? So what would that be? Somewhere around here, this Fibonacci line here, around 17,000 to maybe up here, about 17.5. That's what I think. Could go higher, could pop into the 18,000s, and then people probably kind of back off there a bit. I mean, I feel like we've seen a lot of capitulating already. I see a lot of people asking about the indicator, the buy-sell label, and the momentum waves. You can get that by clicking the link in my TikTok bio, and that will bring you over here. You can get the indicator right here. Plus, you get my entire trading course. Plus, you get access to the private Discord group. Private. I drop my trades in there, right? You see me doing trades over here. Guess what? I mean, these are ones I'm doing on the live stream, so these aren't the most calculated. I'm just doing them mostly for educational purposes. But, like last night I posted several SOL trades. Over the week I posted some ETH trades I did, and all of those have worked out profit. Not to mention any questions you have. To be part of that community, it's just priceless. Just priceless. So you can get the indicator right here, and you're absolutely nuts if you don't take this class. It's only $20. I have it on a Black Friday sale. Who in the world doesn't want to learn how to get crypto, doesn't want to learn how to get Bitcoin, doesn't want to learn how to get ETH, doesn't want to learn how to get Tether, right? We're getting Tether paid to us here in this trade as the price goes down from 5 cents to 4.8 cents on HBAR. We're up $13 on that trade. And that's not exactly a remarkable trade. It's just a very, very run-of-the-mill trade. Anyways, you can learn all about that by taking this masterclass right here. I have it on Black Friday sale. It's only $20. $20 to learn how to do this, to learn how to learn all this stuff and learn how to do this. I mean, come on, kidding me. Black Friday sale going on. So that's Bitcoin. Let's go to ETH. What's up, ETH? How you doing? I'm doing good, Matt. I'm doing good. Thanks, Vitalik. So down here, who am I listening to right now is probably what you're thinking. So we came down here to about 1,070, bounced up to what, 1350, came down, trading pretty sideways. We're in this descending triangle. Something's got to give here pretty soon. Momentum does seem to be going up to me. It looks to me like it wants to push it up, even though descending triangles typically break down. Because of everything I've been laying out to you, I think we're going to go up. We're so close to 20,000 likes. That would be fantastic to get to 20,000 likes. And thank you for all the follows coming in. So, yeah, I think we're going up. That's the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's look at the timing of it. Let's look at the timing. Let's see here. So the sell signal here, that worked out well, but now we found some support. Momentum seems like it wants to come up. I wouldn't hop in quite yet. I'd probably wait for something to come maybe at least down here, which would be about 1200, right? We're 1207. If I could get in under 1200 is a very strong support area right now for ETH. So if you can get in a long under 1200, to me that looks like a good way to go. In my opinion, not financial advice. Let's be very clear about that. Buy signal, boom. Sell signal, winner. Buy, winner. Sell, winner. Buy, call it a loser. I mean, it's a winner, but we'll just call it a loser to be conservative. Sell, winner. Buy, winner. Sell, winner. Buy, winner. Sell, winner. So not bad. Not bad. I'd be waiting. The sell signal's still live. I think we're trading sideways. I think we'll get some little dips down. What I would really do is I'd go about right here to probably about 1197. Click this little button. And that'll allow me to set an alert for ETH. Right, so when ETH goes down to that price, it will alert me on my computer and my phone. I'm actually going to click this. I'm actually going to click it as crossing down. Another thing you can do is in alerts, check this out. Would you like to know when the next label pops up? You can do that. Just click alerts over here. And I do almost everything from my phone. I'm showing you how to do it on a computer, but I do almost everything I do on my phone. I got DCB buy sell because that's the buy sell label, and the next time there's a buy label or a sell label, I would just put it up, click create, and it will literally alert me on the computer and on my phone the next time one pops up, right? So I would have wanted to set an alert for a buy. And yeah, that's what I got for you. So that's ETH. What indicator is this? I see a lot of people asking that. So the buy sell labels and the momentum indicator is Lever Atlas. You can click the link in my TikTok bio. That will, and you can get it right here. Plus, you can get access. Plus, you get my entire trading course and access to the private Discord. And the private Discord is easily the most valuable. You think that indicator is valuable? Wait till you get a load of the Discord. The private Discord, just for Lever Atlas members, is the most valuable thing to being a Lever Atlas member. No doubt about it. And unless you are just hate money, do you hate money? Does anyone on here hate money? Well, if you don't hate money, how I get Bitcoin, crypto, ETH, and other cryptos for free when price goes down, take this masterclass. It's only 20 bucks, $20, right? What is that? A beer at a football game? Take the masterclass. Learn how to do stuff like this. Like here we are, look at this H-bar trade right here. We got in at 5 cents. It's down to 4.8 cents. So the price went down. Guess what? Profit. All of these are profit. Look at this. This is another short. You saw me take this live on the stream. This Litecoin short, we got in at 63.12. It's gone down to 63. There we are. We're up almost $5. And this is a long on quant. Got in at 114.80. Oh, wait, no, we're down on that one because it's a long, so we profit when price goes up. But we didn't buy anything. I want to be very clear about that. I didn't buy. I didn't go buy low and sell high. I didn't buy anything. I placed a bet is what I did, is what I really did, a trade. And it's down, so we're down a little bit on that one right now. Not worried about it. I have a stop loss in place, so if I lose, I can only lose a little bit, right? This thing doesn't go to the floor and wreck me. Very important in risk management. And I talk about that in the masterclass, and I certainly go in great depth in the course that comes along with Lever Atlas. So, yeah, that's ETH. That's ETH. If you want to learn how to do that stuff, you know, all this type of stuff, take this masterclass. On sale, Black Friday sale. It's 20 bucks. 20 bucks. What's that? Seriously, that's like a drink at a football game. Someone says you lost 35 on that trade. Where did I lose 35 on this trade? I'm up 14, and I haven't closed anything, so I haven't lost or gained anything. Although this one is guaranteed profit because I got in at 5 cents. It's a short, and I put my stop loss at 4.95. So this one's a guaranteed winner, profit trade, risk-free now. This is also in the profit for Litecoin, and I'm down 70 cents on the quant trade at the moment. But I don't lose until I close it. Anyways, so I don't know who, someone's eyes aren't working. Let's see here. What are you talking about? Negative 40 realized P. What are you talking about? I don't think anyone is, I don't know what you're seeing. No. That's not negative 40. That means I did a short of 40 Litecoin, a short of 10,000 H bar, a long of 10 quant. This is the P&L over here, guys. Up 17, well, is it 17 or 14? What the hell? So up, whatever, up 14 and a half, up almost 5, down 2 at the moment. And I think you're really not paying attention to what really matters here. Yeah, to your left, Guy, are you not getting this? This is the quantity. That's negative means I'm doing a short. I profit when price goes down. This is the profit and loss. Are you getting that? I hope you're getting that. Again, you sound like someone that needs to take the Masterclass for sure. Anyways. But who wouldn't? If you don't know how to do that, take the Masterclass. Yes, does the indicator work on stocks? Yes, it works on stocks and crypto. Other than that, I'm not sure. But Christian, yes, the indicator does work on stocks. As a matter of fact, let's pull up how about we pull up Apple? Let's pull up Apple. See what's going on here? So what are we on? The 1 hour time frame, that buy signal, winner, sell, winner, buy, winner. That sells a loser, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Buy, winner, sell, winner, buy, winner. Sell, winner, that buys a loser. Sell, winner, buy, winner, sell, winner, buy, winner. That sells a loser. Hell, let's call that buy a loser too. Sell, winner, buy, winner, sell, winner. So that's Apple. So yeah, it works pretty well on stocks too, I would say. How much is your Masterclass? Click the link, man. It's 20 bucks. I have it on sale right now. It's normally 50. I have it on Black Friday sale for 20 bucks. It's the cost of a beer at a football game. What gives you more value? Learning this or a beer at a football game? Are you kidding me? Take the class. I'm going to be raising that price obviously soon. It's just a Black Friday sale. How to know when to take profits. I talk about that in the master class, and I also talk about that in the course that comes along with being a Lever Atlas member. There's not a hard rule on how to take profits. Let me flip this. Let me set something up here. Let me flip this here. There's not a hard rule on how to take profits. I mean, there's all kinds of. It just depends on what your risk tolerance is, right? I usually take profit in stages. So I'll take a piece of my position out at like 1%. I'll take a piece of it out at 2%. And then I try to turn it into a risk-free trade as soon as possible. Like that H-bar trade over here. Like, look, I've turned it into a risk-free trade. The H-bar trade, right? Because I got in at 5 cents, right? And I'm on a short. So I profit when price goes down, right? Price is down here. I'm up 13 and a half bucks. I'd made a stop loss, right? We got in at 5 cents. I put a stop loss at 4.95 cents. So that means if price comes up to 4.95, it'll close out my trade and I'll close out in profit. I cannot lose on this trade. It's risk-free. That's my biggest goal when I get into a trade, is to lower the risk and make it risk-free as soon as possible. I'm not looking to get rich in any one trade, because I don't need to do that. There's so many trades to be taken every day. You don't need to get rich on one trade. You just don't. It's a total sum game. You lose some trades, right? You don't win them all. I don't win them all, right? But the strategy I use, I can actually lose more trades than I win and still be profitable, even though I do win more trades than I lose. So again, we're in profit. No, yeah, we're in a little profit there. Well, no, we shouldn't be in profit there. We should be in loss there. And we're almost back to even here on that one. Anyways, where can I get the buy-sell indicator? You can get the buy-sell indicator by clicking the link in the TikTok bio. And it's right here, Lever Atlas, the trading indicator. And you'll get my course and access to the private Discord. And the private Discord is by far the tool is great, right? The indicator is great. But access to the private Discord is the most valuable thing to being a member, right? I drop my trades in there. How would you like to be somewhere and you can see what trades I'm doing? Huh? That's the only place I do it. And how would you like to have a question and get it answered by me or by another experienced trader in the Discord? The Discord is so valuable. And I really recommend this class. I got it on Black Friday sale. It's only 20 bucks. It's the cost of a freaking beer at a football game, right? This is a lot more valuable than a beer at a football game. How I get Bitcoin, ETH, and other crypto for free when price goes down. How I profit when price goes down. Take the masterclass. Right? Again, that's how we're doing this over here. But there's more to this than what you're seeing, To learn how to do this, take that class. Yeah. Let's just do some questions. I don't trade stocks, no. I only trade crypto. Because crypto's a lot more volatile. It's a lot more fun. If you trade I don't trade options. I only trade crypto. I make a lot of money trading crypto. Crypto is so goddamn volatile. I don't like options trading. I really don't. Because you got to pay these premiums. I don't got to pay shit to place these trades. You lose money from the beginning of options. I used to do options years ago. I don't care for them. Trading crypto is so much better. Take it from a guy that's done both. It's just my opinion, though. The entry price is how much you put into the trade. No, that is not what it is. The entry price is the price you get into at the trade. Whether you put in $1 or $1,000,000, the entry price is the same. If I get in at $10, that's my entry price. It has nothing to do with how much money I put into the trade. Where's the biggest difference between options and crypto trading? Well, you got to pay. I mean, even with options, you got to pay with options. In crypto, I can be in and out like that. I just do either. Both you can win with. The point is get started, right? And you're not going to be a master right away, no matter what you choose or what you do. I trade crypto. I like crypto. Crypto is very volatile. I can get in and out of a lot of trades. There's a lot of different cryptos to choose from. I don't have to do, like with options trading, I don't have to do butterflies and all these different things. I can just simply do longs and shorts, and I just like the simplicity of that. Crypto would be less, yeah, probably. But again, it's been a long time since I did options. It's been a long time. Don't even completely remember. I just remember having to pay money to get in. Show your win rate on leaderboard. I'm not even sure how to show that. I don't have anywhere that has that. But my win rate has nothing to do with your win rate. You know what I mean? I show you the buy sell signals. You see how goddamn effective they are. What else do you need? Well, you need to learn. You need education. That's why I got the Masterclass. That's why I got the course that I give you if you become a Lever Atlas member. That's why I have the Discord, the private Discord, so that if you have a question, I can answer it. If you want to see my trades, you can see them. How about Gala? I love Gala. One of the most favorite, after ETH and Bitcoin, Gala and Matic are the top things I buy, for sure. When would be the Bitcoin pumps into 17.5? I don't know. It just looks to me like we're coming to the tip of that descending triangle. My best guess, it looks like it's got to make a move soon. Or it just keeps going extremely sideways for a while. Yes, these are my opinions, right? These are just my opinions, the way I'm looking at the charts. The way someone else looks at the charts, they may see something else. Doesn't necessarily mean either of us are right or wrong. They're just assessments. And to me, descending triangles typically break down, and it definitely could. But the way I'm looking at momentum and the way I'm thinking about the mentality of the market is that I think fear is subsiding, and I think people are wanting to buy at these good values. I've been buying. Me and the Lever Atlas community, we've been buying heavy for over a week now at these prices. That's our philosophy anyways. Can't believe I actually thought crypto was more than a Ponzi for years. Well, Shoe Bandit, I don't think you know what a Ponzi is. I really don't. And I really don't think you know what blockchain technology is, Shoe Bandit. I would really encourage you to, first of all, go learn what an actual Ponzi is. There are scams within crypto, no doubt about it. But it doesn't mean the whole thing is. It's a technology. It's like someone gets scammed on the internet. The internet's a scam. It's a Ponzi. That's how ludicrous that statement is. The whole internet is a Ponzi? That doesn't make sense. All of blockchain, crypto, is a Ponzi? It's an ignorant statement. Sure, Shoe Bandit. Well, how is I'm done. Well, do I want to engage with this or not? Please elaborate. How is all of blockchain technology a Ponzi? I would say our entire current financial system is a version of a Ponzi. The whole economy of the world is, oh yeah, shit. I agree with you completely. I don't know if I didn't see when you said that, but I would agree that the entire financial system is, I'm not even going to say a Ponzi, I'll just say it's a rigged system. Where does value come from in the US? Here's my answer. The value comes from people deciding it has value. That's the only reason anything has value, because people decide it has value. Why does the US dollar have value? Because we decide and agree that it does. Why does gold have value? Because we decide and agree that it does. That's it. Well, the thing with blockchain, what it offers to us in terms of a financial system, it offers us a much more decentralized thing. Not completely decentralized, because I don't even know if you can be completely decentralized. It means less centralized, so that we can actually hold our own money and we can transact without the use of a middleman, aka banks and these financial institutions that get to control all the money, because the banks and institutions control the money. Blockchain cuts them out. They're completely unnecessary. We cut out the middleman and we can just transact peer to peer. That's the value. And being in a first world country like each of us probably are, there are billions of people that don't have access to banks. They literally can't do anything. But with blockchain, they can actually transact because they do have access to internet. What is best to buy now? You know, pyramid scheme. Again, there's probably just lesser pyramid schemes. Although I don't understand how blockchain would be a pyramid scheme. The current financial global structure that we have is certainly a pyramid scheme. Maybe that's a better way to put it. I agree with you. But that's what we live in. What blockchain offers us is a much better system. That's what's going on here. Don't get confused with all the scammers in blockchain for what blockchain really is. It's a technology. And just because you're a programmer doesn't mean you know everything about all programming and all technology in the world. So don't take that cop out. I'm a doctor, and I don't know everything about all doctor and health stuff in the world. My courses are not $10,000, although they're worth more than that. My one-on-one mentorship program, which is a 6-month program of you and me getting on Zoom calls for 1 hour a week, and you getting a private number and my personal help for 6 months to become a better trader, is $10,000, and that is a steal. There's only 10 of those spots, and there's only one available at the moment. I want to earn 200 a day. You don't want to do that, Joyce. You don't want to do that. It's the wrong goal, because then you're going to try to force stuff. You're going to try to force it. I would say start with trading with $1 to get comfortable with it, because when you're putting in, that's one of the biggest mistakes people make. They put in too much money, and then they get all emotional and scared, and they just can't think straight. You start with $1. Start with $1. Although, Joyce, I don't know, maybe you're a millionaire. $200 a day would be pretty easy to go with, because you wouldn't be emotional about it. I bought Bitcoin at 4K, sold at 44K. I'm out and got lucky. Yeah, it's pretty good. But luck doesn't have to be part of it. I mean, these cycles are very predictable. They get overheated and they get overvalued and undervalued. Right now, we're in an undervalued stage. The fair value of Bitcoin right now is probably about $20,000, based on the cost of production, etc. And after the next halving, the fair value of Bitcoin will probably be about 30 to 40K, and it will get overheated, as it always does. And we will hit a bottom once miners capitulate, once miners are forced to sell, because they're the last ones to sell in every previous market. All 3 previous bear markets, they were the last to sell. And when do bear markets hit a bottom? When the last person sells. Hear what I'm saying on that. What are your formal qualifications? None. Going to school is talk about a Ponzi. Or at least extremely overrated. Although I have a doctorate, I was a healthcare physician for years. That has nothing to do with finances. My qualifications are that I live and breathe this shit. Oh, I got a degree. Oh yeah? I don't care. Look at all the most successful people in the world have no formal qualifications in what they do. Bill Gates dropped out of school. Steve Jobs dropped out of school. Bezos, well, he had an education, but not in this, not in internet, not in anything like this. Who else? Elon Musk. He went to Stanford, but he's not having an education in engineering. And here he is engineering some of the most amazing stuff in humankind. I left being a doctor because insurance companies made it very, very unenjoyable. It was a hard decision for me to make. Just in my nature, I'm more of an entrepreneur. Buy Graph and thank me in 7 years. Thoughts on that coin? I have no idea what Saito is. Saito. In case you're just tuning in, put a 1 in the chat if you want to learn how to profit when price goes down. in my deer stand, huh? I don't really like killing animals, man. But you do you. A lot of 1s. So if you want to learn how to profit when price goes down, like check this out. We're in a trade right here with H bar, right? We got in at 5 cents. Right now it's at 4.863. We're profiting 14 bucks. If you want to learn how to do that, click the link in my TikTok bio. And I have this masterclass right here. It's on sale. It's only 20 bucks, right? The cost of a freaking beer at a football game. Much more valuable than a beer at a football game. It's on Black Friday discount. How I get Bitcoin, ETH, and other cryptos for free when price goes down. You learn how I do all that stuff in this masterclass. And again, for instance, like just to show you, H bar, here we are, price going down, here we are in the profit on that. And this is just the test net, so I just post these for educational purposes. But here we are, profiting from it. And I expect these to turn into winners too here. This is actually a long trade, so we profit when price goes up. You learn all about that in the masterclass. Take that. I'm gonna be raising the price on that really soon. It's just on Black Friday sale, 20 bucks, right? How in the world, how does that value your life? If you can learn how to profit when price goes down, does that improve your skills? Does that improve your arsenal, your tool belt? 100%. So, check it out. Plus it supports the channel. 2025 is the bull run. I think 2025 is probably the top too. So 2025 is my projected sell dates for things. No, just not $20 a month. No, just $20 for the masterclass. That's it. It's normally 50 bucks. I have it on a Black Friday sale. What leverage do you stick to? I typically do 10x. Yes, it's called shorting. Doesn't mean most people have no clue how to do that. That's what I teach in the masterclass. Course is free. Just shilling your course. I don't appreciate you talking to me like that. It's pretty rude. This money, it doesn't change my life, guys. It doesn't change my life. I mean, it supports what I'm doing here, but it doesn't change my life. You're 20 bucks? Are you kidding? But you got to pay for it. I used to give it away for free. You know what happened? No one watched it. People would get it, and I can check. Nobody watched it. Pissed me off. You know what happened when I started charging for it? Everybody watched it. You know what that means? A lot more people actually got value out of it. A lot of people actually learned how to do it. When you pay attention. So I had to put some price on it. 20 bucks? How cheap? Kidding me? It's a beer at a football game. Is Paradox a scam? I don't know. Yes, the class is recorded. That's a class I made. It's not like a live thing that I do. But I spent hours making it. Free shit has value, but people don't put value on it. They won't watch it. And again, you're supporting me and what I'm doing here. Feel free to give a little bit instead of just being a taker. I'm sure you're okay with that. Just Bobby Jones, just click the link in my TikTok bio and you can get the class. Do you have other services you offer to get someone started than the masterclass? I do. You can join the Lever Atlas community, which is the button below it. You'll get access to my whole entire course, which is like a $1,000 course, and you'll get access to the private Discord, which I'm in, right? You ask a question, I'm probably going to answer your question. Or someone else in there that's an experienced trader is going to answer your question. It's a private Discord, right? Very, very, very good community, right? Free Discords are shit, in my opinion. Private ones, you've never been in a private one? Very different experience. That's the most valuable part of being a lever admin. Plus, I drop my trades. Most of my trades I drop in there, in the Discord. Yo, do you watch Calvin Hill? I know of Calvin. Thanks, hashtag. Oh, yes. I see, because you had the pre-comment up there. Yeah, I know. I appreciate you. Sell XRP now and buy back in a few weeks. Thanks. Yeah, maybe. It could be, depending on when you got in. No, it's not $20 monthly, Bang the Great, for the Masterclass. It's just $20. It's just $20 one time. Lever Atlas is a monthly charge because that's ongoing support, ongoing paying for the functionality and maintenance of the indicator and stuff like that. But no, the Masterclass is just $20 one time. Where can I buy XRP? I buy it on Uphold is where I buy it. Yep says I will take the course. Go over there and get it. I'm gonna be raising the. You mean the Masterclass? I'm gonna be raising the price. I'm gonna be raising the price back up on that really soon. It's just on a Black Friday sale. $20. I mean, $20. Kidding me? It took me 3 months to put that class together. It took me years of experience to be able to do it in the first place. $20. Plus, it supports the channel and what I'm doing over here, that I can reinvest into more stuff. Pretty good. Good morning from Australia. I'm enjoying the show. Good day. Good day, David. Appreciate you being on here, man. You probably didn't love that I said that. Apologies. XRP is a scam. Okay, welcome to your opinion. I'm not like an XRP army guy, but like it's been around. XRP's been around longer than Ethereum. Is the 295 value just a gift? Yeah, it's 297. Yeah, it's a gift. It's included with the class. It's a gift that comes along with it that I just threw in to extra spice it up for the Black Friday thing. So I'm trying to get people to invest in themselves, right? Because this, to me, in crypto, this is the most valuable thing. Being able to trade is a lifetime skill, right? You can profit when markets go up or down. Like, who in their right mind wouldn't want to know how to do that? So I'm just trying to inspire action. So I'm trying to make as juicy of offers as possible. I got the Black Friday sale going on, $20. Plus you get a $297 gift, which, hint, it's a course. You're gonna get the class and a course for $20. Are you kidding me? But I'm gonna take advantage of it. Don't sleep around. Don't go get it. Hi, should I only get the Masterclass for beginning or Lever Atlas or both? Tell you what, to me, people should probably just hop right into Lever Atlas because with that, because it's only $50 a month. You get the indicator, which is a very powerful tool. You get my entire trading, my highest level trading course, which is a $1,000 course, right? The class is great. It's about 2.5 hours of content, hits you with all this high level view stuff, really gets you started. And the course goes in much, 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 much greater depth, a lot more hours of content. And then with the Lever Atlas membership, you also get access to the private Discord. So imagine you ask a question in the Discord, I answer it. Imagine being in the Discord, the only place in the world that I post my trades. Imagine being in a community with other experienced traders that are also paying to be there. Do you know what that experience is like? Do you know how valuable that community is? But maybe that's too much for you to get started. I would just do the Masterclass. Plus I give you my fundamentals course, that's what the gift is. You get the class and my fundamentals course, which is like my middle tier course, for free with it. $20. Start there and see what you think, maybe. And but if you just join Lever Atlas, hit me up. I'll just give you the Masterclass for free. Booty Bandit says, oh, so you don't see me now or what? I have no clue what you're talking about, man. Or girl. If you left a comment earlier, I probably missed it. What is your masterclass? It teaches you how I'm able to get Bitcoin, ETH, and other crypto for free when price goes down and up, but how to profit when price goes down, right? I mean, we're in a trade right now with HBAR. We're up, almost 15 bucks because the price went down. Quant, we're getting there. We're down 30 cents on Quant, but that's a long, so we're profiting when price goes up, which is very different than buying low and selling high. That's not what this is at all. What do you think about Calvin Hill's content? I haven't watched a ton of it, but I like Calvin. I've liked what I've seen of him for sure. Do you show how to take profit and the taxes? I'm not sure. I don't know what your taxes are like, and you're getting way ahead of yourself. I don't know. Depending on where you live, I don't know what your taxes would be like. I'm not a tax expert, so I'm not trying to give tax advice to anybody. But if you're paying taxes, that means you're paying from profits, and that's the biggest thing that I would say. What do you think of Crow? Oh man, Crow. I don't know. Maybe it's a good time to get him. But yeah, I show how to take profit. There's all kinds of different ways to take profits, right? DG Catron, are you coming at me, bro? Is that what's going on here? In the masterclass? Yeah, I show how to take profits. But taking profits is easy. It's just a click of a button. But then how you do it? There's a lot of different ways to do it. I typically take out pieces of my position, right? I don't close the whole trade at once. Oh, you're talking about Hill. I see. I was just trying to get clarity. I'm like, I'm not 100% what he's saying there, but I think I like Calvin. I've watched a couple of his lives. I like him. And I think he's overall teaching people stuff. He sells things. I sell things, but we have to fund our operation somehow, and we allow people to support us, and we give them way more value than they're paying for. So that's what I would say to that. But I can't speak for Calvin. I think Calvin seems like a pretty legit guy from what I've seen. I feel like he's someone that I would have very good conversations with. Well, him and I probably seem, fairly similar, probably. Because he also talks about affiliate marketing and online business stuff. Well, that's my jam also, right? I know all about affiliate marketing. I've done a ton of that. I've done a ton of my own online business stuff. Like, there's just not many people that you can talk with about that stuff that have that experience. So I always appreciate people that have similar, as we do, right? We appreciate other people, talking with other people that have similar experiences to us. I read the possible 100x coin you said about has only $1 high forecast over the next 6 years. I see it as more like 1,000x possible coin, dollar high forecast. Fast Mike, like, who's forecasting it, and why are you putting any weight on it? The projections I put out, I don't even know. I don't know where you're seeing it at, so I guess I can't speak to it, but I see it going to upwards of $70 to $150 in the next couple years. Hill's books don't even show a single indicator. Terrible, big waste of money. Yeah, I don't know. I've never gotten his books. I think they're only like $10. And they're probably good for some people. Probably like anything. Probably good for some people, not good for others. Like if you go take my masterclass and you're like an experienced trader, well, you probably didn't need to take that. Like I make the masterclass for people that don't really have much, if any, experience trading, that want to learn how to get into it and what it is and learn the fundamentals of it. Yeah. I guess that's what I got. I don't use Market Cipher, no. Although, part of my Lever Atlas indicator, that momentum wave thing is similar to Market Cipher, although I've never compared the two back to back or something. I'll try to find it. It was a quick read. You have 230. He charges how much? 230 for his books? No, they're $10, aren't they? Yeah, and I'm not a day trader, right? I mean, usually I'm probably in a trade about every day, but I'm not a day trader, right? I'm not sitting here for 10 hours scalping the 1 minute and 3 minute time chart. Like, you know, what's your take on astrology and trading? Interesting question. Interesting question. Um, I don't know a lot about astrology, um, but I do believe there is a massive organization to the universe that our little minds as humans couldn't even begin to comprehend. So I think that things work out in a much greater, wide scale way that our little human minds could just never comprehend. And I'm not talking about God or something like that. I'm just talking about I'm really talking about what could be discovered through science one day. The 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 grand organized design, God, grand organized design. That's what I think. So I think astrology is one way that humans try to come in and see what the greater design is working up. My best guess, my best look. I don't know. I'm a beginner and I know nothing about trading, so do I have to learn the basics first? Absolutely, absolutely. I'd really recommend starting with the masterclass. Right, it's $20, and because it's $20 because it's usually 50, but it's on Black Friday sale for $20. And I'm including a free gift, which hint is my mid-level trading course. With the Lever Atlas membership, you get my advanced mastery course. But if you're brand new, Masterclass is a good place to start. $20. I mean, $20. Crypto isn't for day trading, in my opinion. It's for macro trading. You hold that shit for years. Um, I agree. If you're trading actual crypto, the trading I'm talking about, I'm not really trading crypto. I have my whole hold. I have portions. Most of my crypto is just over here being held. My good shit, like ETH and Bitcoin, Gallamatic. I'm just DCing and building that bag. But I also go over here and trade, and I take a portion of my ETH, a portion of my Bitcoin, a portion of my XRP, and I trade with them. And my profits, when I trade with them, are paid to me in that actual crypto. And then I go just trade other cryptos backed by Tether, and my profits are paid to me in Tether. If you don't understand all that, that's the type of stuff I really go into detail in the masterclass and in the courses that I have. Course, because there's a mid-level course, my fundamentals course that comes along with the masterclass, and then my advanced course that comes along with Lever Atlas membership. I mean, there's no end to learning, right? I'll never get to a point where I'm like, hey, I know everything about trading now. Like, that's never going to happen. Like, there's just no end to it. So we can just continue to, if you guys are really interested in crypto and investing and finance and investing in crypto, trading is something to really add to your bag, in my opinion, because you can keep learning about it and getting better and better at it. But there's no hurry, because trading is something you can do for your entire life. Let me go back to some comments here. Yeah, I mean, before joining the masterclass, do I need to learn the basics? Well, that's really what I go over in the masterclass, is a lot of basics. So I would say just hop in the masterclass, because it's geared towards people like you that don't really know a whole lot about it. So it's probably perfect for you. And then after that, I also have the fundamentals course that I give you, which is, I think, about 5 modules. But then there's my advanced level course, which is like, I don't know, 15 modules that comes along with the Lever Atlas membership. And then the Lever Atlas members also get an indicator, and they get the access to the private Discord. Okay, so you trade crypto for crypto? You can, yes. And typically, because it's on Bybit here, it's called inverse perpetual. So what that means is my profits are paid to me in the actual crypto I'm trading. Where these trades that you see me over here, these are Tether-based ones. So my profits are paid to me in Tether, USDT, stablecoin. So you can do both. Most of my trading is the type where I get paid in crypto. By far, the number one thing that I trade is Ethereum because it's the main thing I want to accumulate. So as price goes down on Ethereum and I'm in a short, I'm getting free Ethereum as the price goes down. That's why in the masterclass, I title it How I Get Free Bitcoin When the Price Goes Down. I also get free ETH. I get free XRP. I get free DOT. I get several of them. But most coins you can't do that with. But the main ones you can. The other ones you have to trade against Tether. So like this H-bar trade, I'm up $14 because the price went down in Tether. $14 in Tether. I hope that makes sense. What state do you live? My concern about future crypto market is previous performances didn't have broke exchanges regs. Yeah, but they will. They will. Everything, it's just a progression, man. It's just going to keep growing and growing, and you have your different milestones. Regulations is one of them, and then, altering regulations and improving regulations, et cetera. It's a never-ending thing, So you short to get them free? Yes. In other words, I short, and when price goes down, my profits are paid to me in that crypto. So that's why I called it free, because I'm not buying anything. I'm trading. I'm placing my Bitcoin or ETH into a trade that I already have. I didn't buy it. I mean, I might have bought it a while ago, but I'm not like buying it today. I just take it and I put it into a trade. Like think of it like putting it on the table. And then as price goes down, I'm getting more ETH added to my pile on the table on a short. And if I do a long, I get more ETH added to my pile as the price goes up. And the price goes up. Why anyone would leave it on an exchange? Because they just don't know better or they feel safe there. That's why. But that's what, these are progressions, right? So this FTX thing, like, do you know how many people are now doing what they should have already been done that I've been preaching and many other crypto influencers have been preaching since the dawn of time? Get your shit in your own custody. That's the whole purpose of all of this. Get it in a hardware wallet, at least get it in a freaking hot wallet like MetaMask or Trust Wallet. Get it off the exchanges because when it's in an exchange, it's in someone else's possession. Then you're just treating it like a bank. The whole thing, what we're doing here is we're trying to remove banks, trying to remove middle people. We're trying to take custody of our own assets and have control of them. Just signed up for Bybit, love it. Where is ETH going? Over time, it's going up a lot, in my opinion. Do you ever use leverage during shorts? Yeah, I typically trade 10x leverage, but I've been doing this a while. With that being said, you don't need to trade with your whole account. You should never trade with your whole account, right? So it doesn't matter if I'm trading with $100 no leverage, or I'm trading with $10 on 10x leverage, which would give me $100, right? $10 times 10 would be 100. Or if I put in $100 of my own money, no leverage. The same risk is there. The thing you get in trouble with is when you use way too much money that you're not comfortable with, and then you add leverage. That's when you start getting in trouble. Don't do that. You don't have to do that. This is a long game. You're not trying to get rich quick. You're trying to get better and better at this skill. That's the way I say it, anyways. That's the way I look at it. Because if you go into it like a gambler, you're gonna lose. I mean, you're only really going to lose if you quit, but there's no reason to take unnecessary risks, right? This whole thing is a strategy. That's what it really is. Not some, lottery ticket. Sorry, I don't get it. Well, Booty Bandit, that's why I have a masterclass, because it's made for people that don't understand it. That's why I have that headline, How I Get Free Bitcoin When Price Goes Down. If you would like to learn how I do that, that's why I have a 2.5-hour masterclass and then a fundamentals course that comes along with it. Question is, do you want to learn it or not? And maybe you don't get what I'm saying because your mind, because that's one of the biggest things with people is they're so used to things, this is the way they see it, right? So you see the way things work. And when I say something that doesn't fit into that box of how things work, you can't see out of the box. I was like that too in the beginning. It just didn't make sense to me because it didn't fit in this thing. And then when I finally broke out and understood it, I was like, oh, my box expanded. My awareness expanded of what was possible. Exactly, Flirt. You have to learn it before you understand it exactly. That's basically exactly what I was saying. So I appreciate you. You get it. I dig that. What is it? 12:45. Shorting at 100x is too addictive. I lost quite a bit. Now I don't go over 10. Exactly, said Leo. I so rarely go over 10x. With that being said, 100x is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous because if the price goes the wrong way, just a little teeny tiny nothing, you're out. It's ridiculous. That's that. So 10x gives you, in my opinion, enough space, but still gives you enough, meat on the bone in the trade to make it engaging enough, but doesn't. But it gives you a better risk ratio, better risk pad. But with that being said, stop losses, which I talk about ad nauseum in the masterclass, because risk management is really the first pillar, most important pillar of trading. Risk management. And risk management is completely 100% of the time doable. You just got to follow the rule. The rule is use a stop loss. Then you can never lose big. You can literally never lose big if you use a stop loss. And I guess you could still do, if you put way more money in the trade than you should be for your own liking, for your own tolerance, even if you're using this, then, and you're using 100x leverage, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Those things, but those are completely within your control. And said Leo, learned it the hard way, which a lot of people do. I try to keep as many people out of having to learn it the hard way as possible. But said Leo, you learned a lot through that experience, and you're still here. So you are a shitload better at doing it now than you were then, because you've learned as you've done it over time. Can Ripple charge the banks a different XRP price to the XRP token price retailers have? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Where do I start with my couple $100? You start with learning what to do. If you're asking where you can trade, there's several places you can trade, but before you ever touch any of those, you should get a little education under your belt and a strategy, which is what I aim to teach in the masterclass, in my courses, etc. Best crypto exchange, probably Coinbase or Binance.com. Binance.us can suck my balls. I've submitted KYC to them like 6 times. They've rejected it every time. I hate them. But I can't use Binance.com because I'm in the US. And they KYC everybody, so I use Coinbase. But I get my shit off there to my Ledger wallet as soon as humanly possible. MetaTrader 5, can you practice? I don't know what MetaTrader 5 is. And for practice, what I would say is just trade with $1. I mean, like I'm over here on Bybit using this testnet for educational, demonstrational purposes. That's where we do these trades today. Don't use the testnet because it's all kinds of wonky. It'll close out a shitload of your trades. It doesn't work right. So instead, go with real money and just trade with $1. You'll learn so much by starting out trading with $1 because the numbers don't matter. Everything works the same. Just trade with $1. Why $1? Because you don't care about $1, but it's still something. So you get a reward or a loss and you start to feel what the rewards and the losses feel like. And you can learn all kinds of things for nothing, for basically nothing. Start with $1 for many people. Or $10, whatever your thing is. But you're not trying to get rich quick. You're just not. This is a skill that we're building to be able to profit when price goes up or down, as well as grow our ETH and Bitcoin and XRP bags when price goes up or down. Don't they have minimum trade values? They do. Yeah, but it's I think you can literally trade with $1. And it depends where you're trading. It's been a while since I tried to trade with $1. But you get my point. $1, $5, whatever. The minimum amount. Trade with the minimum amount. It's not like the minimum is $100 or something. Is KuCoin Exchange okay? It's been a long. KuCoin just pisses me off. I don't like it because Maybe it's because I'm in the US. Because it costs me money to put money on there. I hate that. Coinbase, they've certainly evolved over the years. Ultimately, I find myself going back to them. I can transfer money from my bank to there, and it doesn't cost me money to do that. I was using Upwork, or Uphold. I still use them for XRP, but I was able to just use my card to buy, and they weren't charging me for that. But now they charge me for that. So I still buy XRP over there, but I go to Coinbase. Plus, Coinbase now has Coinbase Advance, which is like Coinbase Pro. I was using Coinbase Pro sometimes because that was pretty solid. But Coinbase Advance allows me to get a much better price when I buy and almost no fees at all. So I'm really liking Coinbase and using their Advance option on there. Uphold, I need to buy some but don't know where. Yeah, Uphold is where I buy XRP. You can just download the app. I think you still need the KYC, but MEXC, GGBB, Coinbase CEO has sold some Coinbase shares. Isn't this a little concerning? Not really. I mean, could be. But I'm more concerned when they're selling at the top of the market, like Bezos was, like Elon Musk was. If there was ever an indicator that we were at the top of the market, when you see Bezos and Elon Musk start selling their shares, that's time to get out. I have a feeling Coinbase, he might be selling to God knows why. I don't know. Maybe he sold it to put money on the side to make sure Coinbase stays afloat. I don't know. But maybe it's bad. I don't know. Which coins are you not selling and adding more for crypto bull run? ETH, Bitcoin, Gala, Matic. Those are the main four for me. Sand and Ape, I'm getting some of. Link, VeChain. And Solana. I think Solana's way undervalued right now. I really do. I think it's going to survive and be fine. And if not, oh well. I mean, it's just so cheap that it's just the risk-reward ratio to me looks pretty damn good. Do you use heat maps? I don't. If by heat maps, do you mean like where the liquidity pockets are? If that's what you mean, I should start using those because those can be useful in finding levels. Because even though I have these indicators, which are great, one thing you need to, no matter what you do, what your trading style is, you need to find support and resistant levels, and where volume levels are, is helpful. You don't need to, but it's helpful. So, I've been trading for a while, so you're talking about trying to find liquidity pockets. That's just kind of where I'm at in my stages, where I'm like, that could be something I'd want to take a look at. Can you have a look at one more chart, please? Depends. What chart? Drop the chart in there and I'll tell you. I have cheat codes too. Is Nano Ledger the safest cold wallet? I can't say, I don't know how to rate that, but I use Nano Ledger, Nano X, and it seems completely safe to me. Mouse, Alluvium. I'll take a look at Alluvium. You know how much how bullish I am on blockchain gaming. So here's Alluvium. By the way, the all-time high for Alluvium is 1900. Right now, Alluvium is at 43 bucks. I don't think it'll ever get to 1900 again, but doesn't mean there's not really good value here. To me, when I'm looking at this, it's obviously in a downtrend, but we are finding support roughly where I have that dotted line, which would be about, we'll call it about 42 and a half to 43 bucks. We're at 43. And you see momentum here making its way up. To me, this looks like a long candidate. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll go over here to Bybit quick. Let me move this thing. Maybe I'll go over here and just so you guys can see how to place one. We'll go to Alluvium. I'm sure it's on here. And we'll go, I like 43. Let me find 43. Yeah, I really like 43. 43 seems like a really strong support area, or at least a decently strong one. So I'll type in 43, 50. So now we're trading with we're doing 10x leverage, right? So we're putting up $217 worth of tether but we're 10xing it. So now we're trading with the power of about 2150. Don't ask me how these numbers work out, but roughly 10x. And we're going to do a long. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to put the short at about 42.40, I think is probably good. 42.40? Nah, about 42.60. We'll go 42.60 because that's about a 1.5. 42.60. That's about a 1.5% drop. No, we'll go 50. That's about 1.5%. Open a long, confirm. That'll move over here into active orders. If it hits 43, because right now it's at 43.1, it'll fill and it'll move over here into active positions. Still up on this, barely up. Wait, where are we? Oh, H bar. Oh no, there's H bar. So we're still up on H bar. We are up on our quant here. Well, we shouldn't be. It's a long. Okay, no, we're down. We're down $4. Just changed. $15 still on H bar, which is a risk-free trade because we have the stop loss set at 4.95. We got in at 5, so it's a risk-free guaranteed profit trade. Granted, this is just the test net. I do this for educational purposes. These aren't live trades I'm in. I do this. I used to do it with real money, my real money, and then I realized when I'm just willy-nilly placing trades on live streams, not exactly my best game. So I use the test net to just show this stuff. But Illuvium, I placed that, again, just to show anyone watching how to do it. It's the same way to do everything. So right now we're at 43.1. If it comes down to 43 even, it'll fill and go over here to an active position. And then we'll be over here and we'll profit as price goes up. See, we didn't buy any Illuvium, right? We didn't buy any Illuvium. We didn't even put Illuvium in the trade. We put Tether into the trade. And now as price goes up, we will get more Tether. And we 10x our amount in there, so we get 10x for every 1% it goes up. We get 10% on the actual money we put in the trade. And since we put in a little over $200 worth of Tether, we 10x'd it. So now we're trading with the power of like $2,100, right? So if it goes up 1% on a long, we get 10%, 1% of 2,100, which is $21. And $21 out of 210, which is what we actually put in, is 10%. You know, if people can get 10% annualized returns on their money, do you know how like almost impossible that is to find? I'm talking about like if this thing goes up 1%, we make 10% on our money. If it goes down 1% on a short, we make 10% on our money in 10x leverage. Where'd you learn all this? Trial and error, man. I didn't have a masterclass. I didn't have a course. I didn't have a private Discord. I didn't have an indicator. I didn't have a guy like me teaching me. I had to learn all this the hard way myself. Self-taught, completely self-taught. I'm getting 40 to 400% per play trading options. If it goes wrong direction, that is scary. No, it's not. That's why I use a stop loss, because I can control my losses. Right? It doesn't got to go to the floor. I have a stop loss. So if it does go the wrong way on me, that's why I set that stop loss ahead of time. I have it set for about 1.5%. So if it goes down the wrong way 1.5%, it automatically closes my trade and I'm out. So I can minimize my losses, right? I only allow 4 outcomes in my trading. I can't win every trade. No one can. So, but if I can eliminate big losses and medium-sized losses and leave it so that I only take small losses when I'm wrong, cut my losers fast, guess what happens? 4 outcomes: small losses, small gains, medium gains, and big gains. When you add all 4 of those up with a consistent winning strategy, what does it equal? Gives you a good chance at equaling profit. You don't take big losses. You don't take medium-sized losses. You take little losses so you can cut your losers fast, because you can't always be right. And when you use that strategy, when you only have 4 outcomes, small losses, small gains, medium gains, big gains, you can lose more trades than you win and still be profitable. Strategy matters so much. Playmade says exactly, with like an egg. If you're new to trading, go take my masterclass. Go get it. It's Black Friday sale, $20. It's the cost of a beer at a football game. It's a lot more valuable than a beer at a football game. Plus, I have a special gift on there that I give you, which is $300 value. Hint, it's a whole course. So you get the class and my middle level course for $20. Price going back up, and I'm going to remove that bonus, that free gift, probably pretty soon. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to pop off. My phone's almost dead. I got to get on with my Saturday. We got 103 people on here. Appreciate every single one of you being on here. Where do I sign up? Just click the link in my TikTok bio, right? Daily Crypto Bull. You can just click my name up here. A thing will pop up. Click my logo. Click my name. Click the logo. That'll bring you to my bio. And there's a link in my bio. All right, y'all. Peace out. Take care.